What is going on, Chelsea fans? Welcome back to Talking Chelsea Blues. Welcome back to another video. I hope you're all doing well today. This is your match preview for Chelsea versus AC Milan in part 2 of the Visit Malta Weekender Friendly series. But before we get into it, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video and leave a comment and your predictions and your lineups. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Now, let's get on with it. So, it is a big game tomorrow. It's an opportunity for us to see some more players, see some rotation again, and I think there is a lot of opportunity for some different players to come in, play some different roles, and see how we can sort of see if there's any sort of partnerships building in the players, and I think it'll be really interesting. Milan are a decent team. They are a more decent team compared to Bayer Leverkusen, who we played last night, which we won 2-0 against, with Willian Esteval and Joao Pedro scoring the goals. We saw a lot of rotation as well. But AC Milan are a proper team. They've got some brilliant players. Rafael Leao, Christian Pulisic. I think they've still got Benacer. They've got a few different players as well. They've already lost Theo Hernandez though to Saudi League, so unfortunately he won't be playing tomorrow. And I'm just really excited for this game, guys. I think it's going to be a real test for us to see where we are as a club, to see where we are going forward into the Premier League against Crystal Palace next weekend. If we win tomorrow, it's going to be another result to back ourselves as world champions, which we already are. Are there any injury concerns? Of course, there's Levi Colwill, who's out for a number of months now with an ACL injury, which we found out about on Thursday. But apart from that, I don't think there's any other injury concerns. I think we saw a lot of rotation last night and things like that. And the way we were playing was fantastic, as I said. We were playing really nice football. We were creating really good chances. The players looked really sharp, considering that was only their first game back in pre-season. But then considering we've had the Club World Cup, you could make an excuse and say, okay, that we've had some sort of a pre-season, but we haven't really, because it was a full-on tournament with players at full fitness. So I'm expecting tomorrow a decent Chelsea team. I'm expecting a decent performance. I'm expecting us to play like we did yesterday, but a bit more intensity before the season starts, as we know that we've got Crystal Palace next weekend, so that's going to be tough. Maresca has got this idea now where he's playing players that, like, he's playing a system that works. It's sort of like a 4-2-3-1 off the ball, and then on the ball it goes into a 3-2-4-1. So we see Cucurella inverting, whether it's Cucurella or Joao Hato inverting into that defensive midfield role, whether it could be Gusto inverting or Reece James inverting, it doesn't matter. That's the system he likes to play, and it seems to be working. So I've got no shadow of a doubt that he's going to continue what he's going to do, and I'm hoping to see it continue to work. What else is there to talk about apart from, Esteval was brilliant yesterday, so I would like to see him play again. Dario Yasugo, I'd like to see him play again. I'd like to see Joao Hato play again. I'd like to see Joao Pedro on the pitch. But we'll get into my lineup very shortly, and we'll discuss everything that I've put together. But guys, as I said, let me know your lineups in the comment section. I'd love to hear it. And also, if you don't forget to drop me your predictions in the comments, I'd love to hear it. Apart from that, I think there's not a lot of things to discuss apart from the academy players we could see tomorrow. Genesis Antwi. There's a few other boys in there that we could see. Aaron Anselmino that we could see, who's another young star. But Genesis Antwi last night was fantastic. Really impressed with him. So, it'll be interesting to see if he gets some more game time tomorrow. So, in terms of what we're going to see tomorrow, what is the lineup going to be? Obviously, as we know, Levi Colwill isn't available. Excuse me. Colwill won't be available, so that's that. I'm pretty sure everyone else is fully fit. So I've got a lineup that I think is capable of beating AC Milan tomorrow. So let's get into it now, and I'll discuss it and break it down for you, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. So here it is. So here it is, guys. This is my lineup for tomorrow. Robert Sanchez in goal. A back four of Reece James, Tosin Adebayo, Benoit Badiashile and Joral Hato. In the midfield two, we've got Enzo Fernandez and Dario Isugo. A midfield three behind the striker. On the left, Jamie Gittins. On the right, Willian Estevao. In the number 10, Cole Palmer. And up top, Joao Pedro. I'm going to go through some of these individually and tell you why I've picked them. Joral Hato, I want to see Cucurella. I want to see him play at that left back position a bit more and see him invert and see how he does. Whether that's he inverts as goes into a centre back position as a back three, or he inverts into the midfield and Reece James drops into that three at the back. Well, it'd be interesting. Dario Isugo, I'm interested to see how he gets on again. He looked fantastic last night. He's like a mini Caicedo. He looked brilliant. So it's another opportunity for him to show what he can do. Enzo Fernandez didn't play last night, so it's an opportunity for him to start and get some fitness. Estevao, I'll explain why. Basically, Estevao scored last night, and I think he did really, really well, and the crowd was absolutely loving him, so I want to see him get some more consistency under his belt and get some more game time before the season starts. Jamie Gittins deserves to start after his performance last night. He looked very good in that second half. Joao Pedro scoring that second goal in the game. It was a really tidy finish as well, so I'd like to see him start. Badiashile on that left-hand side of the defence. I think it's interesting of how he will get on. He could be a partnership for Tosin or Chalobah, depending on who you want to see and depending on who he works well with best. And Robert Sanchez didn't get any game time either last night because of Jorgensen being in goal. So we'll see how he gets on if he starts. Reece James deserves some more minutes before the start of the season, but we've got to keep an eye on him just in case he gets any knock or niggle or anything like that. I would like to see Romeo Lavia come on in the second half. I'd like to see a bit more of Andre Santos. I'd like to see a bit more of Pedro Neto, you know, the players that we've got in the squad that are capable of doing something in this team. But guys, this is my team. This is my opinion. I don't think this is what Maresca's going to go with. I think he'll go with Sanchez tomorrow, but I think he'll go with Ashiampong and Tosin tomorrow as the two centre-backs. I think he's probably going to go with Andre Santos and Caicedo tomorrow, maybe even Enzo Fernandez and Andre Santos. I think he'll go with Pedro Neto on the right instead of Estevao tomorrow, but let's see what happens. But guys, this is my team. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let's go now and we'll give you my final predictions. So in terms of my prediction, guys, I'll be completely honest with you now. I'm going to say Chelsea 2, AC Milan 1. I'm going to predict Joao Pedro to score. And I'm going to say Willian Estevao to score again. And for AC Milan, I'm going to predict Christian Pulisic to score for AC Milan. But guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you're new to the channel, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Please make sure you turn that notification bell icon on to be notified when I upload and when I go live. Also, guys, go and follow me on all the socials down in the description. X, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. They're all linked down there, so make sure you get involved over there. And guys, I will see you tomorrow for the watch along. Take care, guys.